Welcome to Kaumudy Global. India has so far been successful in the usage of its soft power in global diplomacy, but with new challenges to the nation's security, the country has started realizing the significance of developing its hard power to keep adversaries at bay. India is currently surrounded by two nuclear-armed nations with a history of conflicts with them. Following a history of repeated confrontations with hostile neighbors like Pakistan and China that are actively engaged in waging proxy wars against the state of India, the nation has seen a significant rise in weapon procurements in recent times. The need of developing indigenous weapons and military equipment, including warfighting vehicles, was felt immediately after the deadly Galwan Valley clash with the Chinese People's Liberation Army in May 2020. The clash led to a military standoff between the two nations, which still has not concluded. According to the Global Firepower Index, which releases military strength rankings, the Chinese military ranks third in the power index. It has a strength of 2 million active personnel and a defense budget of $250 billion. In contrast, India ranks fourth with a strength of 1.4 million active personnel and a defense budget of $49.6 billion. India's feats in indigenous defense production over the years is worth mentioning. The most relevant development as a step towards indigenous defense production came in 1983 when the government sanctioned the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program IGMDP. The program resulted in the development of missiles Prithvi, surface-to-surface, Akash, surface-to-air, Trishul, the naval version of Prithvi, Nag, anti-tank, and Agni series of ballistic missiles. Under the fresh Atmanirbharata campaign, an Indian version of the Israeli Tower rifle is being developed that is known as the Indian Tower X-95 rifle. Moreover, to enhance the communication among the forces engaged in the operation areas, the Army has made a decision to acquire the SDR-TAC. The SDR-TAC, jointly designed and developed by the Defense Electronics Applications Laboratory DEAL of the DRDO, will bring strategic depth to the armed forces. Furthermore, in order to enhance India's firepower, the Combat Vehicles Research and Development Establishment, CVRDE, of the DRDO developed India's main battle tank called Arjun. The latest version of the tank, known as Arjun Mk1A, is more suitable for desert terrain and comes with much more effective and lethal features. As per reports, 72 new features have been added to the new variant. Reportedly, the Arjun Mark 1A will have a better target acquisition system for the daytime. The tank has been dubbed the Hunter Killer. Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher system is yet another product developed by the DRDO. The system has an effective range of 40 to 60 km and can fire a salvo of 12 HE rockets in 44 seconds. Moreover, in a boost to the prowess of the Indian Navy, an indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant was launched on 2nd September 2022. It is a significant milestone achieved by the country on the account of the Atmanirbharata campaign. Launched at the Cochin Shipyard Limited, the carrier is imbibed with the art automation feature and is the largest ship constructed in the country so far. Similarly, in a bid to boost the capabilities of the Indian Armed Forces, a multi-role fighter jet Tejas was developed by the Aeronautical Development Agency in collaboration with HAL's Aircraft Research and Design Center for the Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. HAL Tejas is a single-engine, delta-wing light multi-role fighter capable of carrying a 3.5-ton payload, states the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited website. Furthermore, the recently inducted multi-role light combat helicopter LCH Prachand is yet another feat accomplished by the Indian defense sector. Designed and manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the helicopter is set to boost the operational capabilities of the Indian Army Aviation Corps and the Indian Air Force. One significant feature of the chopper is its flight ceiling, which is the highest among all attack helicopters in the world. The development of Arihant-class submarines is yet another task being undertaken under the Atmanirbharata campaign to give a boost to India's maritime security looked after by the Indian Navy. It's a class of nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines being developed for the Indian Navy under the Advanced Technology Vessel Project to design and build nuclear-powered submarines. The vessels are classified as strategic strike nuclear submarines by India. Moreover, INS Arihant holds the distinction of being the first ballistic missile submarine to have been built by a country other than the 5 permanent members of the UNSC. Among the new procurements to ramp up India's defense capabilities comes the AK-203 assault rifle. The rifle uses 7.62 into 39 mm ammunition and is set to replace the INSA's rifle, which uses 5.56 mm ammunition. According to Indian Army veteran Major Gaurav Arya, the purpose of the INSA's rifle is to wound the enemy rather than kill him. Till now, 70 AK-203 rifles have been delivered to India since January 2022. The real purpose of the procurement of arms and ammunition by India is not war fighting, but its usage as a tool of deterrence. In order to ensure peace and security from any hostile development, India has an urgent need to enhance its military capabilities. The right way forward is the upgradation and strengthening of the arms and equipment to counter any misadventure from the foes. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.